Dawn is always the most vulnerable time with the Hmong in the jungle, the time when the Laos army is most likely to strike.
Morning.
A wash, more a splash really, is a luxury. The Hmong would be too exposed living near rivers.
This is for me to take.
The leader was still insisting I stay, but he'd written a letter which he wanted me to deliver personally to the United Nations in New York.
That's my promise.
But not yet.
giờ y luôn ông cả chở cho luôn, ôi cha chỉ luôn, nó là ôi cha chỉ ba, có nó cú xã to hạt ông cả bà xã xa, đầu cái hạt cú giờ ít tụi mình nhỏ mong mềm mê luôn cho pro hậu sư, chở luôn là giờ chỉ mua tiền gì, ba là giờ chỉ mua tiền gì.
They are tough, resilient people, which is why the CIA used them for 10 years during the Vietnam War. Just a handful now remain in the jungle of northern Laos. And finally, I get to meet some.
I am soldier means CIA.
CIA?
CIA. Mà cú cha phò na, chỉ yo phò à chỉ na, yo phò được nè, chỉ nè nâng America đó. Mà ga tua đồ bê có bê ba nè, nè non chơi cho sòng khan nữa.
The Hmong feel the communist government in Laos, they call it the Red Laos, is punishing them for fighting for the Americans.
Bê Hmong nó yo kế rong, yo kế vả mang, yo kế chỉ kho, còn tụm lò lia sangเขาnó cho chỉ yo li nó tụm lò lia chỉ sang sa pa thân nó cho bê nè chỉ bê sành mà yo li nó nửa hai tiệt bê chừng yo lư America mà yo li nó mua bê tua cả tụ nông cho, nửa mà sang cho bê nó mà nửa thiệt lương tua bê không tới lọt cho
Kia Yang was a young man when he fought for the Americans against the communist Vietnamese. Now he feels abandoned. When you're watching the slow death of a people, it's hard to know what to do or even what to say. I tried to reassure them. I gave them what I had in my pack, medical supplies and food. The first time the younger Hmong had seen ham and cheese.
Take one piece.
Yeah, could you take one piece for him?
It's different, huh?
Sheepishly, they came forward for a taste. First the men, then the women, some a little confused about what they were being offered. Then the children inched forward, wary and wondrous at the same time. The wariness soon disappeared when the Oreo cookies were handed out.
Just tell them one piece each.
It made absolutely no difference to their health or well-being. Selfishly, it made me feel a lot better. As the time passed, the Hmong's belief in me as a saviour didn't diminish, quite the contrary. They feted me, killed one of the few chickens they had in my honour, and lit candles as a blessing to bestow on me good luck. They tied strings on my wrist to ward off the bad spirits. They knelt before me in acts of homage. it was all so overwhelming.
This has been quite a moving experience. I've never had anything like this happen to me before, and there's some great belief that I can suddenly change around their fortunes, that I can single-handedly make the United Nations come in and do something. They're treating me like some kind of god here. And I haven't got the heart to tell them that so many other people around the world in so many other dire situations have been let down before by the international community.
A chicken, no matter how small and anorexic, has good luck signs. The wishbone on this one suggested good omens, maybe my release. For the Hmong, the jungle of northern Laos is a place of nightmares and dreams. B's 18 years old. He married at 15 and has 2 children. He dreams of studying music and taking his children to a park. The melancholy sound of B's guitar made me think about my hopes and my increasing desire to leave.
I've been here for about 5 days now, and I haven't had a proper wash in that time. I live largely on the roots from these plants. I've hardly had the sun on my face because the Hmong have to live in places like this, which is giving plenty of cover in case that the aerial reconnaissance of the Laotian army spots them. And I'm finding it really tough, and I've got to go. I see these people around me, and every day I see the children. It makes me think of my children, my family and my life, and I realise that I can't stick this much longer, so I really have to go.
After a week, a rumour spread that the translator and I were about to leave. It created panic and angry scenes.
This is absolutely unbelievable. All these people, all these women have packed up their baskets, their clothes, their possessions, and they want to come with me. They want to walk out today, walk out of the forest. And it's a civilization, but I keep trying to explain to them that we've got the Laos army out there and I can't guarantee their safety, quite the reverse. It's bizarre.
A heated argument about whether to stay or to go with me. The mood of panic had come from nowhere and disappeared as quickly as the Hmong reconciled themselves with reality and the battle for survival. And people walked for days from surrounding villages to plead with me for help. This man had lost all his family and he amputated his own hand after being badly wounded. He began to sing a song about the plight of the Hmong people, about persecution and injustice, about survival and hope. His haunting words followed me as my release became a reality, and the leader blessed me for the journey ahead. I turned one last time and I wondered what would happen to the Hmong of northern Laos and how many would live long enough to enjoy peace.
Nhưng mà